Okay, hello everyone. This is Sonic here. Okay, this week number 18 is is from 3rd of May 2021 to 7th of May 2021. Okay, let's take a look what we have for this week. All right. So as you can see from the screen, okay, this is what we have for. This is what the data and news are for this week. As you can see from the screen, they have actually quite a lot of item. I don't really pay attention all of them, but there are certain things that of course you need to pay attention to. The first one, and I think the most important one, is going to be for this week. Yeah, is going to be a non-farm payroll on Friday. All right, so this is something that every forex trader should look forward or pay attention to. All right. At the same time, every Thursday we have initial jobless claim. All right. So this is something that traders should be paying attention as well, because since the start of the COVID a year ago, almost every trader or almost every big institution apparently is giving attention to this initial jobless claim information every week. So you should be paying attention as well. Okay, so let's take a look on our weekly information that we take a look. Basically, is on the total assets held by the Federal Reserve Bank. Okay, for the previous, I would say previous week, right? It is all-time high. It was all-time high, and for last week, which they come out on last Thursday, all right? It dropped a little bit lower. So will it be continue to drop lower, or it's just a blip and it will just go back up or not? Of course, nobody can tell the future, but from the data suggests that we are seeing some sort of like a pullback in this data. All right, so we have to be careful, all right, on the overall analysis. Overall trend, we are staying in the pretty much in the risk on, because 1 week data shouldn't make a big difference, but it's good to pay extra caution as well. Remember last week, if you watch my video, right, I was mentioning about the further bullishness of Bitcoin, and of course all the altcoin, and we say that we are still pretty much on the risk on period, right? You remember? So it was turned out to be pretty much in line with the market. The Bitcoin go higher, especially like Ethereum also go higher, right? And the market seems to go on the risk on direction that we have expected. Okay, but for this week, I will be a bit more cautious right now. Okay, there is three. All right, three information that making me cautious right now. Of course, the first one is what you are seeing right now. All right, the first one is what you are seeing right now. The Federal Bank assess holding data is kind of like making a pullback. I am saying that maybe a blip or maybe the start of the downtrend. Who knows, right? But we are seeing that there's a pullback right now. So this is the first one. Second one is the Biden test plan. All right. So basically, if in the nutshell, okay, we just take out all the unnecessary stuff. If you just go to the plain English, right, you are increasing the tax, mean you are sucking the liquidity or money out of the system. All right. So it can pretty much like a deflationary per se. So we can have more risk of even events or scenario might be popping up. So please be careful with that. Of course, we do not really know what is the impact going to be, but we need to be careful on that. So this is the second one. Okay, third one is of course the return of the COVID, right? Also, you have been hearing from India. This is something that is something like, the number is spike up again. It is not a good thing, but of course it can impact negatively as well. So three things. I repeat again. Three things. The first one is this data that you are seeing right now is making a pullback. Second one is a Biden test plan. It can have if it is not careful properly, we can have a big impact on the stock market. And the third one is of course the I would say revival of the COVID items or COVID disease, right? So please be careful on that. So moving forward, I will be cautious on the market from now onward already, because market is kind of like all-time high. Maybe it may be a time for a minor pullback, because market have been going up on and on and on. So it's hard to pick the top, but it's good to be paying attention. Okay, all right. For this week, for the analysis, I would like to focus on these few items. All right, the first of all is, of course, gold, right? As you can see from the screen, we have a very good resistance. Somewhere is moving or somewhere around 1795 to 1800 level. I think this level is going to be a little bit resistant in my opinion. They may not able to break immediately. Of course, it's true that yesterday we have a very good run up. All right, yesterday we have a very good run up, but this is this is where the resistance it might be like so that the market maybe hang around on that region for quite some time. Okay, so if you are thinking of adding position right now, okay, you wasn't able to catch the yesterday move, right? Then I think it might not be so wise for you to add position right now on the buy side, okay? Because I'm expecting we may have some resisted power showing up at the moment. Okay, we need to wait a while, and then it start to break out strongly again. Then I think it will be safer for you to go on the long side. I personally have a buy position, all right, but it was done previously, all right? So I'm not adding at the moment, so I will be carefully, watching it, and let's see how it's unfold, all right? Okay, this on gold. All right. And also same thing on the silver. All right. It's also same thing. We have a good run up. I think silver may have a little bit more room to run up. Okay. I'm not being bearish. Yeah. I'm not being bearish. It's just that I want you to be careful when you are chasing any position blindly. All right. Of course, it has already gone up quite nicely yesterday. And if you're buying right now, of course, your risk will be a little bit higher as well because your stop loss will be wider, right? So I also personally have a silver position. Actually, I have a bit of significant position on the silver, but it was done previously so as well. Okay. Basically, I have done it last week. I have buy it in last week. So currently, I'm not really adding per se. I would like to see how the silver and gold position perform in 1 or 2 days time. Okay, because yesterday the move, right, in my opinion, it might be due to the kind of like there's not much volume in the market, or it's got to be careful a little bit. Okay, I repeat again, I'm not saying that it's bearish. It's just that don't just follow on the long side blindly, because if somebody is not prepared on this kind of trade, he or she might get trapped on it. Okay, so please be careful. We cautiously bullish on these two of them. Okay, and there are a few of them I want to mention. Okay, I want to keep an I want to sort of like analyze for you. Okay, another one is US dollar Canadian. Okay, I just personally take some buy position today. All right, personally. All right, in my opinion, what it might be doing is that I think it's time for it to make some pullback up first. Okay, of course, it's very obvious that we are staying in the very much downtrend, right? So if you want to sell, I think you have to wait until some bearish candle, which is a red color, to show up first. I am expecting they might show up somewhere around like a 1.24 region. All right, so to sell it right now, I think is not really advisable at the moment. Okay, we might go up higher first. So I'm expecting it might swing back up to 1.24 region first. Okay, I personally have a small entry long on today. All right, so let's see how it's unfold. Okay, I expect market will do me a favor. All right, and it go back up to retest around this region. Okay, so this is a third one that I want to mention. Okay, then of course, okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. All right, let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, of course, they are pretty much on the bullish mode. Okay, I was expecting, all right, it will go to 58 to 60K, and it indeed go to 58K, right? So at the time, I think market may go back to 60K and so, but after 60K, you need to be careful. All right. In my opinion, we might see kind of like they were at like 60K region as a good resistance for it to come back down. Okay, so same thing, we are seeing some potential case of bullishness on the US dollar might be coming back, because remember just on the three things that I have already mentioned that the risk of event might be unfolding soon. Of course, in order for me to write on that theory, of course, we need to keep on having these three information have to be keep on going on the right direction. For example, right, remember that this Fed assets holding have to be keep dropping, and the Biden debt plan have to be of course, quite equally bad. And the third one is, I mean, sad to say, there's COVID issue have to get worse. Okay, if it's these three items are in place, I think we may see some risk of environment by then. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. I just gave a quick recap. Go and Saver is overall is bullish still, but please watch my analysis that I have done in a few minutes before. Please watch it closely. All right, so please be careful. The risk on environment might be seeing some resistance in general. So thank you very much. If you like my video, give my videos a thumbs up, or give me a comment if you want. I will try my best to do the analysis every week. Okay, I will do it on every Tuesday, because Monday most of the time is most of the time they are moved by those small trader per se. I think the institution shall come in I think probably on the Tuesday onward. Okay, so guys, thank you very much, and have a great week ahead. Okay, so thank you.